Martin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change a tyre. Now, to change a tyre, the only thing you'll need is tyre levers, just like these ones here. Now, the first thing you need to do when changing a tyre is obviously take the wheel off the bike. And once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is let the air out of the tyre. All the way out. Now once the air is out of the tyre, and all of the air, as much as you can get out of it, make sure you take this nut off the valve, otherwise you won't be able to get the inner tube out. Next, what you want to do is get one of your tyre levers, make preferably the one that has a catch on it. Has a catch on it just like this one. Then at the opposite end of the valve, first you want to push the tyre off the bead . Then once that's done, get your tyre lever, preferably with a hook on it, and go to the opposite side from the valve and hook it underneath the tyre, pull down, and then hook the tyre lever on the spoke. Once it's hooked on the spoke, get your other tyre lever, go slightly away from where you've just pulled that part of the tyre up, hook it underneath the tyre again, pull over like that. This pulls more of the tyre over. Then you just carry on around the tyre doing the same thing until eventually the original tyre lever should fall off like that. And once it's done that, you can just put the tyre lever in the bead of the tyre where that has come off the wheel and go pull around like that. And that should take the rest of the tyre off. Then once you've done that, you want to again go to the opposite side of the valve, grab the inner tube on the inside and pull it out. Pull it all the way around to the valve, then flip back over to the valve side, flip the tyre over the valve and pull the valve out. Simple. Now once you've got the valve out, once you've got the inner tube out, you want to push down on this side of the, this way of the tyre. Now if it's a little strong and hard to do, you might want to get a tyre lever and just pull it up. Use this side of the, grip it on this side and pull over like that. There you go, there's the tyre off the wheel. Now once you've got your other tyre that you're changing to, you want to get it, if it's a new tyre it might be a little folded, so just put it in as much of a circle as you can. Then get any side of the tyre, make sure the tyre, if it has a direction labelled onto it, make sure you put the direction the correct way around, otherwise you're more than likely to fall off. So what you want to do is find the label on the tyre, just like this here, and you want to put that on top on the valve, on top of the valve. So get your tyre, put one side over all the way around. Now once you've got one side, one bead on the tyre, just like this, should look like just the second stage of taking the tyre off. Now at this point you'll want to go back to find the valve again, which should again be on your label, and then you want to pull the tyre back just like this, place the valve in the hole, put the tyre back over the valve, and then grab the rest of the inner tube and make sure it goes inside of the tyre. Put it inside of the tyre. Once it's there, you'll want to start putting the tyre back on from the valve side. Instead of doing it from the opposite side, now you want to do it from the valve side. So you'll pull the tyre over like this, back in, so it should be in like a tyre should be. You want to go all the way around the tyre, make sure it's in on every inch of the tyre possible. Then you get to this point where it starts getting tight and hard to put on. You'll want to make sure the bead of the tyre is in the middle of the wheel rim. This way it makes it a shorter circumference, so it should be easier to get the tyre over the rim. However, if you're still struggling, you can use a tyre lever, put it under part of the tyre that hasn't gone over yet, and pull upwards like that, just like that. Now your tyre should be on, and there you go, you've done it, you've changed the tyre. Now your tyre should be changed and you should be all set, ready to go. Just pump the tyre up and put it back on your bike and everything should be good. If the tyre looks a little wonky when you spin your wheel, because the tyre isn't beaded correctly, so just go around the outside of the tyre and make sure it's beaded correctly. You can do this by slightly over pumping the tyre. That should pop the bead into place if it's too low. If it's too high, just take all the air out of the tyre again, push it into place and pump it back up. That should be everything, and well done on changing your tyre, and I'll see you next time.